Hi, I'm Nikos Dimotakis. I'm in the Department of Management at Oklahoma State University on the organizational behavior side.
Okay.
We recently got a paper accepted at the Journal of Applied Psychology called Consistent and Low is the Only Way to Go, talking about the experience of change in abuse supervision. Abuse supervision is misbehavior by the supervisor, essentially. Giving people the silent treatment, yelling at them, screaming at them, taking credit for their work, that sort of thing. The usual response to these types of things is for people to say, well, stop doing it. Right? So you want to go out, you want to see who's engaging in those behaviors, and you want to stop them. So what we looked at is how such behaviors at two time points might influence individuals, and we found that actually stopping or lowering that behavior is not necessarily good. Once people have been abused by their supervisor, they tend to be a little bit on edge, right? If they stop engaging, if the supervisor stops engaging in those behaviors, people are just waiting for the other shoe to drop again. If they start engaging in those behaviors when they weren't before, people get super anxious, they don't understand the world, and so forth. And of course, people that are consistently abusive are also pretty terrible. But basically what we find is that the only way to have a properly functioning workplace is for those behaviors to just not occur for a consistent period of time. So thus consistent and low is the only way to go.
What year did you start on this?
So a lot of these projects started in the early teens. Somewhere around 2012, 13, 14, 15 is where we started thinking about a lot of those things. And then there were a number of people that all kind of had end up at the same spot or in similar relationships for this thing to really pick up. So Lisa Lambert from the Department of Management, Sherry Fu, who's now at Colorado State University, Joel Koopman at Texas A&M University, all of them, we kind of each had to bring our own strengths and our own kind of expertise to this to kind of finally create some of these new methods that were required to examine these things properly.